Joining us now via the phone is Arizona Governor Jan Brewer. And Governor, welcome back to Newsmax TV.
Well, thank you. It's great to be back with you all.
The Obama administration Thursday announced a new illegal immigration deportation policy focusing on deporting only illegal immigrants who are criminals. Is the administration overstepping its authority by picking and choosing who stays in the U.S. and who goes?
Absolutely. It's absolutely so wrong. I was just so flabbergasted when I got the word that this was being done. And, you know, in my opinion, it's a backdoor to amnesty, plain and simple.
Well, what do you and other border governors plan to do to resist what you have called executive fiat?
Well, it's happened so quickly and so fast. I don't know exactly what it is that we are able to do, but we certainly will pursue whatever it is that we can do. The bottom line is that it strikes me quite strange. All I have asked continuously is to have the president to do his job, secure our borders, and now by executive order he wants to step up and do what the Congress is required and is responsible to do. It's a very unfortunate situation.
Is the president's refusal to uphold the current immigration laws of the United States, in your view, an impeachable offense?
I have not looked at it in that respect as far as an impeachable offense. It seems to me that it is his job, and by the federal government not enforcing the federal laws, they are certainly not doing what they took an oath to take. It's just unbelievable. You know, we're a nation of laws. We believe in the rule of law. We all practice that from the time we're small till the time we die. And then to have someone just arbitrarily determine that he is in a position to do whatever he wishes is just unacceptable. It's unacceptable to me. It's unacceptable, I believe, to the American people.
What about at the local level? What does this new policy mean for Arizona sheriffs? Are they going to do anything differently or just ignore this policy?
Well, I would assume that they're going to enforce the new policy. I mean, it's a federal issue. They're not going to respond to local law enforcement. They're not going to listen to us. They haven't in the past. Why would they now? And so now by executive fiat, he has basically said, this is how we're going to govern our state. And, you know, it's interesting, too, that just a little over, maybe not even a month ago, that he was addressing the National Association of La Raza and said that he was tempted to implement it on his own will and to change the law, and that he knows that it was tempting, but he indicated and said very clearly that that's not how our system works. That is not how our democracy functions. That is not how our Constitution is written. And then a month later, he goes and does exactly what he says, that it's not our system, and it's not our democracy, and it's not how our Constitution works. It's just, it's mind-boggling. It's absolutely mind-boggling.
Governor, with this new policy, does it render you and other border state governors virtually helpless in stopping illegal immigrants from crossing the border?
You know, I have people checking that out as we speak. I am not going to give up. I'm not going to back down. I'm going to continue to fight to enforce the rule of law and to protect Arizona and the people of America. And this battle is far from over. You are probably aware that I just filed for the Supreme Court to hear Senate Bill 1070, and then on top of this, he drops this amnesty 19-point document on America, saying, I'm going to do what I want. In my opinion, he is just playing into the 2012 election cycle, and that he is looking for a community out there that he thinks that will support this and re-elect him. But, there's a lot of Latinos, a lot of Hispanics in America that came here the legal way, love our country, and they follow the rule of law, and I think that they, too, expect people to follow the rule of law. I believe this whole document is going to backfire on the Obama administration.
Now, a new Gallup poll released today shows that less than half of Latinos approve of Obama's job performance, a dramatic drop from the 85% approval he previously enjoyed. His new stance on immigration might drum up votes from Hispanics in 2012. But is the president putting the welfare of all Americans in jeopardy for political gain?
I believe so. I really, truly believe that. I think that the majority of Americans believe that. Everyone has seen or has read accounts of what the border states are experiencing every day, and you know what we have to put up with, not only in the crime, but with the cost of incarceration and hospitalization and education. And we are just the gateway, because we know they are coming through our borders, and they are moving out into other states. And you can go and get crime statistics, and where these cartels are in over 100 different cities in America, operating freely, basically, doing whatever it is that they do with their drugs and their criminal activities. So we are in big trouble. We are in big trouble. And I believe that the president is feeding into it. I wish he would do his job as president and let Congress do their job. Or come forth. We all were hoping that he would come up with a job plan. It seems to me that with this latest document on amnesty, that he has really come forth with a job plan, but I didn't know that it was going to be for the illegals. It's just going to create more illegals coming across our border, because they know nothing's going to happen to them. How are they going to determine? Let everybody come, just open up our borders, and then when crime is committed, there'll be so many that we won't even know how to handle the situation. It's out of control now. And now with this, it's just going to be even worse.
Governor, the Obama Justice Department went after your state with both barrels after you signed Arizona's immigration enforcement law. What will this policy do to your effort to stop illegal immigrants from crossing the border?
Well, we have a battle on our hands, and this is just another step that I'm going to have to overcome, that I'm going to have to battle back, and hopefully we'll have the American public on my team. We have got to get this under control. Every day, it seems, I have to wake up and I have to find a new solution for an existing problem, or a new solution for a new problem. And now, a new issue of amnesty being just thrown in the face of Americans. They are the federal government. I believe in the 10th Amendment, but we are limited too, and our resources are limited.
Governor, last question real quickly. Some are calling for a congressional investigation into the Obama administration's action. Is a congressional investigation needed? And do you plan to ask your congressional delegation to push for an investigation?
Well, sounds like a good idea to me. I need to have more details of what that really all means, but I certainly believe that it warrants some kind of investigation to get to the bottom of it. And does he indeed have this kind of authority to usurp the power, which we all believe belongs with Congress? It's just unbelievable.
Arizona Governor Jan Brewer, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.